Good morning, everyone. Now Good morning, everyone. We're here on the morning of day 14. Search and rescue has continued their operation, and we are fortunate that the weather has cleared this morning. The teams continue to make progress in the areas of the pile that were inaccessible prior to the demolition, and I'm glad to report that despite the difficult conditions the teams experienced, no injuries to the first responders were reported in this last operational period. Through these efforts, and since our last briefing, the USAR teams recovered an additional 10 victims, bringing the total confirmed deaths to 46. 32 of these victims have been identified, and next of kin notifications have been made. At this time, 200 people are now accounted for, and 94 people are still unaccounted for. As we've continued to stress, the detectives are working continuously to follow up on all of the leads to determine whether all of these potentially missing persons were actually in the building during the collapse. As the magnitude of this catastrophe continues to grow each and every day since the collapse, our community and the world are grieving with all of the families who are living through this unthinkable tragedy. Every single victim uncovered is somebody's child, somebody's mother, somebody's teacher, somebody's colleague, a classmate, a best friend. For those who are mourning and for those who are waiting and waiting. So please continue to wrap your love and your prayers and your arms around each of these families at the center of the tragedy. We continue to provide twice daily briefings to the families of those missing loved ones. They are hearing developments firsthand from our first responders, and they're able to answer questions. And we are deeply, deeply grateful to the first responders who've spent so much time with these family members, hearing their stories and developing relationships of trust. Our commitment to this mission is deeply personal. This is our community, our neighbors, our families, and our first responders have truly searched that pile every single day since the collapse, as if they're searching for their own loved ones. I just came from greeting the team that's going out at noon. Our Miami-Dade County Task Force 1 members who've been here since the beginning, they could go home, but they're still here. We're so grateful to these everyday heroes. They're superheroes. We've called upon them to do something extraordinary, and I am in endless awe of their grace, their compassion, and their dedication. We'll be back here at 5:30 to provide you with our afternoon briefing. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.